Ramla Ali and Crystal Garcia Nova. Remember these names. The two fighters are going to be part of an extremely important moment on August 20th as they face off in the very first professional women's boxing match in Saudi Arabia. And in today's video, we're going to give you all the deets about this highly anticipated fight. So let's just jump into it. First off, another first for Ramla Ali. Ramla is an inspiration. As a Muslim woman born in Somalia and raised in London, the odds have always been stacked against her. But the fighter has proven that she's determined to fulfill all her dreams. Not only is she the first female from the country to ever become a professional boxer, she's also the first Somali fighter to compete at the Olympics. And that's not it. She's also the first Muslim woman to ever win a national championship in Great Britain. What's more, she's even helped start the Somali Boxing Federation. What a hero. And now, when she's fighting on the undercard of the much-awaited Anthony Joshua-Oleksandr Usyk fight in Jeddah, she'll achieve yet another first. Honestly, we couldn't be happier for her. She's proven time and time again that the rules just don't apply to her. Way to go, Ramla. Between this and Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano, headlining Madison Square Garden, this has been a super prosperous year for women's boxing. And it's about time. For too long, this facet of the sport has been ignored or just pushed aside. And Ramla knows how incredible this is. In an interview with ESPN, Ramla said that this is such a monumental thing to happen in Saudi Arabia and that she and her opponent are essentially making history together. She added that it's just so monumental because it provides hope to so many women. It provides hope to any little girl looking up to them, knowing what they could do, what they can be, and that they can achieve literally anything they want. And she's completely spot on. Perhaps the best thing about sports is that they can inspire their viewers to look for greatness within themselves. As they see someone else achieve their apparently unattainable goals, they start believing that they can do the same. It doesn't matter how difficult it looks right now, have faith in yourself and you'll get there. Next, it's a step in the right direction. For too long, Saudi Arabia has had a reputation for oppressing women living in the country. Although some of the baffling restrictions, including the ban on driving and traveling independently, have been lifted in the past few years, still, a lot of people believe that we have a long way to go until the men and women of the country have equal rights and opportunities. And of course, Ramla believes that this fight, which the royal family of the country requested, is another step forward in the right direction. She's expressed that for her, it's all about progression. Ramla has actually never been to Saudi Arabia. In fact, she's even never been back to Somalia ever since her family left when she was just a young child. While she's in Saudi Arabia for the fight, she's hoping that she'll get to complete the Umrah, which is an Islamic pilgrimage to Mecca that can be undertaken at any time of the year. And now, she doesn't know how people are going to react. It's 2022, and Ramla still doesn't know how the country will react to two women fighting. She's aware that a lot of people will not be pleased to see her compete, but she knows that it's also an opportunity to do something really good. She said that she needs to be brave for all the young girls who look up to her, and that she needs to be a hero to them. She admitted that it's very scary because no one else has done it before, but she wants to show everyone that it's okay to be the first, because others will follow right behind you. And that's just so wonderful to hear. We really hope that this is the first of many, many more. Ramla recently won her 6th professional fight when she beat Agustina Rojas at the iconic O2 Arena in London. Her opponent, Nova from the Dominican Republic, also has a pretty impressive record, although she's coming off a loss to Fanarai Natisri in May. But we'd like to tell you that fight was the first time she's been stopped in her career, and she'll be looking to redeem herself. Honestly, we can't wait to see these two fight it out in front of thousands of people cheering them on. August 20th cannot come soon enough. And that's all about how Ramla Ali and Crystal Garcia Nova are set to make history this month. Now, it's time to move on to some more related news. Now, in other related news. First, Anthony Joshua claims he never got the respect he deserved. AJ lost his WBA, IBF, and WBO World Heavyweight titles to Oleksandr Joshua-Oleksandr Usyk last September, and many believed that he was just too passive during the fight. He didn't play to his natural strengths of power, size, and just let his opponent walk over him, which was honestly surprising, and considering the fighter was known for dominating his fights, at his best, he wouldn't even let his opponents catch their breath. During a recent conversation with JD Powers, the 32-year-old fighter was told that fans would like to see him fight like his old self. AJ responded by saying that he still doesn't feel like he got the respect he deserved for that. He expressed that when he came into the division, it was whack, and he decided to come in this game and take on everyone and anyone. He then joked that maybe people don't rate him because they think he's British and all he does is drink tea, eat biscuits, and sit with the Queen. And so he said to himself that he's going to bring the heavyweight division to the country and show people that they're wrong. What's more, the fighter claimed that if he wins the championship for the third time, he might just dash the belts because he doesn't want to be respected as a heavyweight champion, he just wants to be respected as a man. Yikes, it certainly looks like he's coming into this fight with a lot of intent. Let's wait and see what happens. Next up, the Gypsy King versus the Mountain. Tyson Fury announced his retirement from professional boxing in April after he successfully defended his WBC heavyweight title against Dillian Whyte. Many people didn't believe him and assumed that he'd be coming back soon, and apparently they were right. Negotiations are underway for a fight between him and Icelandic professional strongman Hafthor Bjornsson. If that name sounds familiar, it's because he played the character of the Mountain on Game of Thrones. But that's not all. He's also the first person to have won the Arnold Strongman Classic, the Europe's Strongest Man, and the World's Strongest Man in the same year. Fury confirmed this and said that it would be a bit of fun to get in there in front of 70,000 fans and show him what boxing is all about by making him miss and eventually knocking him out. He added that their teams are talking and it's definitely something he's interested in. The Gypsy King still hasn't given up his WBC title, and fans hope that he'll face the winner of AJ and Usyk's match. Still, that seems pretty unlikely considering Tyson himself has said that he has no interest in being part of an undisputed title fight because he feels like he's achieved pretty much everything he wanted to achieve in the sport. And finally, Jake Paul thinks Hasim Rahman Jr. is a tougher challenge than Tommy Fury. On August 6th, Jake Paul will be on a mission to prove all his doubters wrong. Many have said that while he may be unbeaten in his boxing career so much, it doesn't count because he still hasn't fought a professional boxer. This time around though, he's facing the super talented heavyweight prospect Hasim Rahman Jr. at Madison Square Garden. He was originally supposed to fight Tommy Fury, Tyson Fury's brother, but that bout has now been canceled twice. This first happened back in December when Tommy withdrew due to a rib injury and a chest cold, and this time he pulled out after being denied entry into the United States. Jake has maintained that Tommy canceled the fights because he's afraid, and he just doesn't want to face the so-called problem child. And in a recent interview with the DAZN Boxing Show, Jake claimed that the 23-year-old won't dare to fight him after seeing what he's going to do to someone more experienced, heavier, and taller than him. You know what? We have to give it to him. The YouTuber turned boxer has repeatedly proven that he takes the sport very seriously and isn't just doing this for publicity. Here's hoping both Jake and Hasim give us a great show. And that's a wrap for this video. What are your thoughts on the Ramla Ali and Crystal Garcia Nova bout? Who do you think will come out on top? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe for more videos like this. Goodbye for now, and see you in the next one.